Do you want me to pray for
Steve
you?
Dangle must be losing his
Was
mind.
this the most Mark Donk game ever?
Do you need a hug?
I could watch Steve Dangle react to Leaf games all day.
Are you okay? No, I'm not! Leafs lose 7-1 to the Pittsburgh Penguins, or some of them anyway. But no. A bunch of you only watch like 2 or 3 videos of mine a year, only when the big bad losses come. I never play the intro in those videos. You're gonna have to watch it right now because I worked hard on it and it's good. Let's go! Ladies and gentlemen, it's a little ridiculous. Good boy. Play all the hits. Less Toronto Maple Leafs. Let me finish. How am I supposed to go to bed after watching that?
I'm quite hyped. With you wherever you are, welcome to LFR.
Look at all of us believing again. Screw it. I'm ready to get hurt. Leafs win!
Most loyal fan base in the entire world. In the entire world. People think I'm too harsh. Can you? I'm too harsh on the. You're too harsh on the Leafs. You hear yourself? There's a giant hair! There are Leaf games that remind me one day I'm gonna go to a funeral not as a guest. That was this game. Too dark. That game was like a tranquilizer dart to the neck. I got news for you. 2 Red Bulls and a pot of coffee couldn't jazz up a 5-1 loss to the Sabres. Tonight, they are breaking their silence. Exclusively here on this YouTube channel, we have a one-on-one interview with the officiating crew from tonight's Leafs-Coyotes game. And we'll start with this one. Thank you for joining us. How do you justify not calling that in overtime? I am being calm. You're deflecting. I am letting you speak. Go ahead. That's not what I asked. What I asked is how do you justify not calling that in overtime? You want to answer that? Okay, so how do you justify not calling anything at any other point in the game? Oh, there was nothing. There was nothing? When did Michael Bunting become the new Nazem? You said, what about my mom? Oh, and what would you like? You know my answer, Kyle. It's Josh Manson. Yes, and it's not Kyle. Give me what I want. You asked for Josh Manson last year, and I told you it was expensive. Oh yeah, like a 1st and 2/4 expensive? Aren't you a little old to be sitting on Santa's lap? Aren't you a little young to be GM of the Leafs? Okay, get him out of here. And then security hauls the 43-year-old man from Keswick off, and next in line is an adorable 8-year-old boy. Oh, and what would you like? Josh Manson. Sorry, I made like 2,000 of these. I'd like to have fun. Ooh, it's almost midnight. I get to do Wordle.
Leafy Potter, the lead who lived, come to die. Leafs lose 4-2 to the Montreal Canadiens in a game where the Leafs outshot the Montreal Canadiens 51-18. Hey Siri, what's 51 plus 18?
It's 69.
Not nice! And they finally got arguably some of the best uniforms in all of hockey. Even the reverse retro was good. And they ruined it with helmets you can see from space. Dude, how are you hating on those? We always ask hockey players to try something different, and then they do this and you complain about it. Alright, sorry, I should have been specific. It should be different and good. If the entire LA Kings roster went out there without hockey sticks and instead used rubber chickens, that would be different. It wouldn't be good, but now I want to see it more than anything. But the Dark Knight's goal streak grows to 7. How did he do that for 3 films? It's a modern art masterpiece! Life's going good, you're relaxing, you're chilling at home, and then they kick down the door! If you always watch LFR, if you're a subscriber, great to see you again. If you only show up to my videos where the Leafs blow a 4-1 lead, well, you've been here about half a dozen times. 7 if you include David Ayers. Hello, David! All right, let's get the formalities out of the way. Leafs lose 5-4 in overtime to the Colorado Avalanche, and I lose 5-4 in overtime to producer Drew. I lose 5-4 in overtime to producer Drew. Look at this. Look at it. This isn't some beast. Letary is 5'11", 185 pounds, and Dermott's got his hands on him like, you ever move furniture with someone who's not helping? You're carrying it and they just sort of have their hands on the furniture. Move the furniture! What's your secret to staying sane? What the hell are you asking me for, Steve? Oh, I don't know, Steve. You seem like the expert. Oh, yeah, do I, Steve? Secret to staying sane. First time?
Victory. Puppies, did you get a haircut? It's my thumb.
Leafs win! 6-5 over the St. It was the St. Louis Blues, was it? Feels like this calls for something. You know, like it's a goal they can really build on.
Hey guys, it's John Tavares, the captain of your Toronto Maple Leafs. This is another edition of Building IKEA Furniture with John Tavares, the captain of your Toronto Maple Leafs. A lot of you have been asking where I've been, and the answer is in Toronto because I'm the captain of the Toronto Maple Leafs.
In the drive-thru tomorrow, pay for the person behind you. Just be prepared that their order might be big. That happened to me once, but whatever, I felt good about it. We're gonna do this as fast as possible. We're gonna do this as fast as possible so you know what it's like to go through my mind. Because Leaf, this is nonsense. It's nonsense what they do to me. What they do to us. Leaf fans are a little extra. That's like, oh, deers are so jumpy. Yeah, they're eaten by everything. Hey, man, I think you got him.
You want what he's having? No. That's what I thought. Justice for Gotham.
Finn Mania. Why is this team the way that they are? I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what I want? I want everyone to acknowledge that they are the way that they are. We're not making this up. It's not in our heads. We read a tweet on the podcast today where the Bruins, the other day, they blew a 3-1 lead to the Colorado Avalanche. And oh my God, the world wasn't burning down as a result. Do not gaslight me! Ooh, the Bruins, they did it once! Tell me when they do it 5 out of 7 times! Hey, come here for a sec. Just real quick. Lower your voice.
What about the fight strap?
What about the fight strap?
Well, I don't know, isn't it silly? Oh yeah, that's the silly thing about it.
It's a reversible hockey jersey! And the reversible Leaf logo is like a smiley face! There have been some accusations out there. This was around the Canucks. There have been some accusations out there that the media craves negativity. Oh yeah? I make videos about the Toronto Maple Leafs whether they win or they lose. And I don't know if you've seen the view counts on the videos, but I'm not the one watching them all. It's you who watches the losses more than the wins. So before you go blaming the media, go and look at yourself. I almost fell into the camera. But again, whoa. Defend the lead? No. Kylo! More!
Give you money for your gold.
But I gotta say, Tom Wilson, at the ref, that dude always looks confused. Because you have to respect a brand. Tom Wilson, Brad Marchand, when was the last time you saw them on camera go, you know what? I deserve that penalty. Or any player, really. As they're skating over to the box, they just pat the ref on the back and they go, you know, I respect it.
So here, someone who actually watched it.
I think that was a jet. What the fuck? That was a jet.
But instead, less than 3 minutes into the period, William Nylander says, don't you worry, you sweet little boy. And I said, promise? And you know what he said next? Nothing. He just winked at me, sped off, and scored a goal at the other end of the ice. And after he scored, he came back down to my end, and he slammed the glass, and he was giving me a high five. And I said, Willie, is this only happening inside my head? Is this real? And he responded, Stephen, of course it is happening inside your head, but why on earth should that mean that it is not real? And then before I woke up, I think he said trans rights, which I thought was cool. This guy said a wake up! Yeah, in the same way that every day I think I'm gonna be waking up to this! Oh my God. Oh man, how am I gonna do this without hiccuping? I'm gonna have to do this in quicker cuts. He had his damn. And I should put I can't, I've screamed myself into hiccups. I can't get them out. 60 goals. Damn. 60 goals. What else is there to... What else can you... Oh my God. Season game. Nice little... The Leafs had to pen... from this... Jesus. I've said this video earlier. Screaming did this. Nylander's first, and in this... and you were in the building for it. First round, no matter who, on the Boston the Bruins, and it'll be Leafs Lightning. You're gonna have to cut off these hiccups, man. I can't help it. This happened to me a bunch of times last year, Drew. This is the first time you're getting to see it, though. I screamed myself into hiccups.
Victory puppies, buddy! They don't ask how, they ask how many. They didn't blow a 3-1 lead. Shut up.
I can't even get the words
show. Okay, we start with this. Leafs win 10-7. No hockey team on planet Earth. None of them are like this one. The Leafs won 10-7 in a game they were winning 7-2 at the beginning of the third, and they came this close to letting the Red Wings tie it. Yo! I really hitched my wagon to this. Yo, this is my gig forever. But the Dark Knight's goal streak. But the Dark Knight's justice for Gotham. We have fun, Drew.
Hey Steve, I just wanted to say thank you so much for an incredible season of LFR. 15 years. And I've only been on board this past season, although I have heard about you and, known about you since the David Ayres incident. But you have impacted me in such a positive way. With your videos, your book, your podcast. And I had the great pleasure of being able to be introduced to a great sport. I am now a die-hard NHL fan because of you, and I got to meet a lot of good people in the hockey community who I can now call friends, and a lot of them are part of the SDPN community. Thank you for everything you've done this season. Coming from a Knights fan and an NHL fan, you rock, Steve.
Hey Steve, hope you're feeling better, man. I know Game 7 was pretty rough, but we're going to keep pushing through it. We're going to make it to the next season. We're going to push through that series, and we're going to get to the second round. I can guarantee it, man. Just want to say thank you for everything that you and producer Drew have done over the past 15 years. It means the world to us Leaf fans to have somebody like you out there showing how you feel and showing your appreciation and admiration for the Maple Leafs. I've been following you since I was a young kid, and just want to say I've been here every single video, every single season, and, bottom line, I'm proud of you, man. You've been busting your ass, and it is greatly, greatly appreciated. Try to take it easy, try to stay safe, do whatever you gotta do, enjoy the off season. We cannot wait to see you next season, man. Take it easy. Have a good one, buddy.
Hey Steve, even though this year didn't have any crazy videos that blew up like the Zamboni driver one, I thought this year of LFRs was amazing, and I feel like I watched this one more than ever, even though I'm a Canucks fan. I just enjoyed it so much, and even if the Leafs won in like a dominant way, and like I know you say all the time that you only get like upwards of 50,000 views when the Leafs are dominated by the opposing team. I found myself watching like a lot of Leafs games that were just simple wins. It was just, I think the style that you had this season was really good. And yeah, thank you for everything. You made my days so much more enjoyable so many times. And I thank you for that.
Hello, Steve. It's me, Cthulhu. The Abs fan, the bandwagon fan? Well, about that. I guess you could say some teams have changed. Thank you so much, Steve, for being here for another full year of LFRs. Thank you for making me fall in love with this team and changing ships. I'm sorry. Thank you for being the reason I met so many cool people this year that I now consider my best friends. Thank you for your optimism, for making us believe. The vision may not have happened this year, but I still believe. I still have hopes for this team. Thank you, Steve, for everything. From the bottom of my heart, I love you, Steve Dangle.
Hey, Steve. My name is Cole. I'm a fan from Wisconsin. As you can see, absolute diehard Rangers fan. If I can get this right. Yep, there we go. Just not wearing my jersey today. But I want to say thank you for all that you do. I had a chance to meet you in 2018. I had a copy of your book in Ottawa. I still have it signed. Saw the sticky note, too. I was in line with my little brother who ate a bell pepper right in front of your face. Well, actually, no, he had it in his mouth. I still have photos from that. But I just want to say thank you for showing me a different side of hockey fandom. It's allowed me to get so much more into the game. I loved it growing up. I played growing up, but I never thought I could do this. And I run my own fan account now for the local college team. You mean a lot to me, man. You really helped me in some pretty dark times. Besides the pandemic, some mental health stuff. And to this day, I love you guys, love the SDP, everything. So please tell your folks I say hi, and I hope to see you on some Red Dead Redemption 2 stream soon.
Hi, Steve. Hi, everybody else. You know, a lot of things have changed since we did this last season. What hasn't changed is the Leafs still lose. Game 7 of round 1. Yeah. What also hasn't changed is Steve. Because Steve is still as great and as awesome and as funny and, you know, all the good things as he's ever been. And he still makes this all worthwhile. Thank you, Steven. And go Leafs go.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
We just wanted to also make a video to say thank you for everything this season.
We had a lot of fun this season.
We really have, and we're very much looking forward to next season.
Let's have some fun.
Yeah.
Hey Steve, hope I can call you Steve. I just wanted to say a big thank you for the great videos over the years. I've been watching your videos for the last few years, and hey, I became a Leafs fan because of your videos. I'm a high school teacher in Baltimore, and the last 2 years have not always been easy, but the STPs and the LFRs have always been something I can rely on, even when the world was crazy. So, hey, cheers, man. Be good to yourself. Go Leafs.
Hey, Steve. Just wanted to say thank you for another incredible season of fan-driven coverage of the Leafs. A few years ago, when I was desperately trying to get my partner to care even a little bit about hockey, introducing her to your videos was the thing that finally sparked her interest. And she was actually the one who suggested I make a Twitter account dedicated to tracking your heart rate in the postseason. It's seriously been so fun to follow along and engage throughout round 1. Sorry it's over, but we really appreciate your passion and all of the work that you put into creating incredible content. And we can't wait to see you again for next season of LFR. Until then, take care and thank you.